on this episode of Designing Spaces. Home improvement ideas for both inside and out. The kitchen is the heart of the home, a place that is welcoming, functional, and attractive. And if you're considering giving your kitchen a tune-up, we have must-see ideas that will inspire you. It's time to spend more time with your family and less time mowing the lawn. Big or small, rain or shine, we have the solution. Spending more time at home means more HVAC energy use. Learn how a simple modification can result in major savings on our heating and cooling bills. Plus, build the perfect toolkit every homeowner should have. Looking for a quick and easy way to keep your home clean? Say goodbye to your bulky vacuum cleaner. Learn about oil changes and car maintenance with Shanna Simmons, a mechanical engineer at Pennzoil. Plus, lots more. Let's go! For most of us, the kitchen is the heart of the home, a place that's welcoming, functional, and attractive. And if you're considering upgrading it, well, listen up, because we have a design suggestion for you.
At Kitchen Tune-Up, we offer kitchen and bath remodeling. We do anything from cabinet reconditioning to cabinet redooring, all the way up to full kitchen remodels, where we'll gut and redesign a full kitchen with all new cabinets. Well, our least expensive option is reconditioning, which is a form of refinishing cabinets, but we don't have to sand the cabinets. It's a process that's proprietary to Kitchen Tune-Up. It's been around for over 30 years. The next process we have is painting, where we'll take your cabinet doors and spray them, professionally spray them and paint your cabinet boxes. We can then also redoor the cabinets, which is painting the cabinet boxes, but putting on brand new doors from the factory. We can then reface your cabinets. Refacing involves putting a refacing material over the cabinet boxes and new doors. And then the final process for cabinets would be new cabinets, where we gut the kitchen and put in all new cabinets. And then we can do a combination of those types of things. So we're unique in the fact that we can combine different types of solutions, so we don't have to just do one thing or another thing. We can combine the solutions, which is one of the things we've done at this kitchen here.
Kitchen Tune-Up can take your cabinets from drab to fab in no time.
How we knew that it was time to do a renovation was the house has got age on it, and my husband and I are getting towards retirement age. We'd like to renovate it and enjoy it, but we also want to downsize in a few years. So we thought now was a good time to do that and get it renovated, live in it, enjoy it, and then sell it in a few years.
The reconditioning process is very convenient. It takes typically one day. Sometimes it goes into a second day. It's very similar to a refinishing process, and your cabinets that might look worn or lost some color, might have nicks or dings or wear patterns around the knobs, we get rid of all of that and make the cabinets look new again.
The work itself has been no problem. I have a project manager with Kitchen Tune-Up, and I have a schedule of when people are coming in to do certain types of work, so I know exactly what's going to happen and when it's going to happen, and all those deadlines have been kept and met, and so that makes my life very easy and not stressful.
If you're looking for other ways to update your cabinets without hassle, look no further.
If your cabinets are looking dull or dreary, or you have wear patterns around the knobs, then it's time to do something with your cabinets. But in today's environment, it's more common for people to want to just change the styles, because shaker style is very popular. Some of the older styles just aren't cutting it today. The original tune-up service is like a refinishing process. So we take stained wood cabinets and breathe new life into them and make them look brand new again. So it's like refinishing. The renovation we're doing today involves redooring. So we've painted the cabinet boxes. We're putting new doors on, but then we've also done a couple of other things. We took out a built-in pantry and making a cabinet pantry that's more efficient for storage. And we took out a chase, which is just a boxed-in area that was just air. And we're putting a pantry cabinet in there and doing some other things. So it's a combination of a redoor and some new cabinets.
My experience with Kitchen Tune-Up has been wonderful. I like the options they gave me and the advice they gave me about not having to tear all my cabinets out, that I had options there. I didn't have to spend a ton of money to do that. The advice they gave me to utilize space better, which I was frustrated with. I was frustrated with my pantry, was awesome. They're an awesome company to work with.
Let's see how Kitchen Tune-Up does their magic.
The way I went about choosing the cabinets was that my house is very traditional, but I wanted something a little bit brighter and not so traditional. That's what I had. I worked with Kitchen Tune-Up and their designers to go through and pick out different options, and then I made my decision based on what they were able to show me. I could have chosen many different things. They had many different options.
Let's hear some tips on how to pick the best cabinet styles for your kitchen.
The most popular thing today is white shaker. White shaker probably covers about 70% of the jobs that we're doing right now. Gray shaker is the second most popular style right now. And we're still doing some raised panel and things like that, but shaker is the mode of the day right now.
You can get your dream kitchen at a great value.
Our services are extremely affordable because we offer all these different types of solutions. So we really try to talk to a customer right up front about their budget and try to create a solution that works with their budget. So we don't necessarily have to gut a kitchen and put in all new cabinets. We might do a section of new cabinets and redoor a section to keep that cost down. We also offer financing that can help them spread that cost over a period of years.
This kitchen is so exciting to me because it's something I've wanted for a long time, and it is, to me, the heart of my home. It's where I spend the time. I love to cook, and I wanted a nice kitchen for a long time, and this is going to give it to me.
For more information about Kitchen Tune-Up, visit kitchentune-up.com. And of course, visit us at designingspaces.tv. Now more than ever, quality family time is precious. So making the most of it while still keeping up with everyday chores can be a full-time job. And one thing that is always on the to-do list, yard work. Brian and his family have been living in their home for a while now. They take great pride in the curb appeal and love spending time in their yard with friends and family.
We originally bought the house for the yard, and I wanted a lot of room for our kids to run around in. At the time, my mower was an excuse for me not to change diapers and get out of the house. The kids are getting bigger, and cutting the grass is just way too hard now. Now that the weather is getting warmer, it seems like all I do every weekend is cut the grass. I kind of want to find something that saves me time and get my weekends back.
After doing some research, Ryan found Husqvarna Automower. He looked into the various models and their features and landed on Automower 450XH for his property.
I saw a huge variety of lawn equipment on Husqvarna website, and one of them that caught my eye said that there was a way for me to automate my lawn work. I was like, what? I gotta know more.
Most people have two must-haves on their list: spending more time with family and achieving the perfect lawn. Husqvarna Automower can give you both. With a wide range of models to choose from, it doesn't matter if your yard has short grass or tall grass, is small or large, or has a varying amount of slopes. There's a Husqvarna Automower to fit that yard.
I chose the Automower 450XH based on the fact I have a pretty good sized yard, about an acre, and I love how it offers this smart technology. I can control everything from my smartphone using the Automower Connect app. With the GPS navigation system, it knows all the ins and outs of my yard. It knows where to go and what to do. And if that wasn't easy enough, it connects with all my smart home technology. Makes life really simple.
Once the Automower is installed in your yard with the boundary wire specific to your certain yard type, the Automower will learn the yard. It will constantly cut, making sure that all areas are evenly cut, and it goes back to charge whenever it needs to without you having to interfere. And it follows the guide wire back to the charging station all on its own. The Automower manages the whole yard without any involvement needed from you. The Automower 450XH only needs about 60 minutes to charge, has a cutting height up to 3.6 inches, and can mow up to 1¼ acres. It's also rainproof and has LED headlights for nighttime mowing. This mower is specifically suited for this lawn due to the tall cutting height and the tall fescue grass.
With the Automower, I never have to deal with any of the grass clippings. None of that mess you have to worry about. It self-mulches and self-fertilizes while it cuts your grass.
With the Automower, you no longer have to worry about filling up your gas tank or spilling oil, which means no harm to your property and, more importantly, no harm to the environment.
It is environmental safe, and you don't have to deal with getting gas or the oil or spilling it on the grass and killing the grass or staining your concrete. I mean, it's plug and play, which is the coolest thing about it.
The Husqvarna Automower is safe for the home, the environment, and most importantly, your family. There are sensors so that if it gets moved or picked up, it will shut off. So if the dog gets near or if the children are playing and pick it up, nobody gets hurt. There's also theft protection, so nobody can walk away with your Automower. It's programmed to only work in your yard, so it's guaranteed protection for your investment. So when somebody asks me why should they buy a Husqvarna Automower, it always comes down to two things for me. First of all is the time saved, and second of all is the appearance of the yard.
I have the most perfect lawn now and spent no time on it. All my time now goes to my kids and my wife, barbecues by the pool, hanging out on the clean grass. Plus, I got the coolest looking lawnmower on the block.
For more information on Husqvarna and their full line of automowers, visit their website.
I've lived in South Florida my whole life, so maintaining a comfortable temperature is really a top priority. And you know, I'm always looking for ways to save energy, and my utility bills can be a little high. So I like to try to adjust the temperature before I go to work, but let's be honest, I don't always remember. So I thought since Ryan's a close friend and my honeydew guy, I thought I'd invite him over and see what ideas he might have so that I could make a difference perhaps.
Hey everybody, Ryan here. My friend Jeannie called and she wants to know how to save some money on her utility bill. The first and easiest step is swapping out the thermostat, and I got some great options for her. Since up to half of a home's energy bill can be driven by heating and cooling costs, installing a smart thermostat can help reduce your HVAC energy. I chose the Sensi Smart thermostats for this job because their customers can save about 23% on HVAC energy. Plus, local utilities often offer rebates on Sensi thermostats. Sensi thermostats are Energy Star certified and compatible with most HVAC systems. The Sensi Touch is rated Best Overall Smart Thermostat by USA Today's Review.com. All right, Jeannie, the hard part's over. You picked the thermostat you like. You know, I really like the black aesthetically. I think it's gonna look really sleek. The nice thing also is the footprint matches your old one, so we don't have to patch any holes or do any touch-up paint. What do you say? You ready to help me out?
Ryan, I am, but you know I'm the emoji queen. I'm so not handy.
Hey, you know what? That's okay. They make it super simple to install. All I need you to do is download the app and open the account. I just need a Phillips head screwdriver.
I can do that.
Okay, let's do it. First, you're going to want to turn off the HVAC system using the breakers in your electrical panel. Remove the old thermostat, leaving the base and wires visible. Use your phone and take a photo of the configuration of the wires. Record corresponding wire to the letters on the Sensi mobile app. You have selected a valid configuration will display. Next, you're going to remove the jumper wire. Mark your wires with the stickers provided. Install the new base and use the built-in level. Connect the wires matching each to each corresponding terminal. Put on the new cover and it snaps right into the base. Connect to Wi-Fi and you're ready to be in control. This would make a great DIY project for anyone looking to make an easy upgrade to their home, and the app really simplifies things. For those who prefer professional install, Sensi has a network of thousands of professional contractors ready to help.
My new Sensi and I are best friends. I love that if I have a last-minute schedule change, I can adjust the settings from the app from anywhere I am. Now I don't have to remember to turn the air up every day. Then shortly before I get home at night, the house is at my perfect setting. I come home after a long day and chill.
For more information on how replacing your thermostat can help save you HVAC energy, visit sensicomfort.com.
Kara just bought a new pre-owned car, but when it comes to the upkeep of a car, she's in uncharted territory.
You know, I don't know much about car maintenance. I've never really given a whole lot of thought to things like air filters, brakes, oil changes, so I'm a little bit nervous.
Well, we have the perfect person to allay Kara's fears about taking care of her new used car.
Thanks for having me. It's good to see you. Yeah. Let's take a look at the car. I'm Shanna Simmons. I am a mechanical engineer with Pennzoil, and I'm here today to help Kara with her new used car, figure out car maintenance and the details around motor oil. So Kara, I heard you purchased your first used vehicle.
I did, but now I don't know what to do with it. I don't know anything about what's under the hood.
After pointing out the various parts of the engine, Shanna focuses on perhaps its most important component, the motor oil.
Motor oil is basically the lifeblood of your engine. So if you imagine your engine here and think of all the mechanical metal parts moving, your motor oil helps to protect those parts against friction. It also helps to clean, cool, and protect your engine. So Kara, we just talked about your car's engine. Now we're going to review the different types of motor oil.
Okay.
So first you have conventional, and that's your bare minimum basic motor oil. Then you have a synthetic blend, which is a mixture of both conventional and synthetic together. And then you have synthetic, which is the best performance for your car.
My car, the modern engine, right, needs the synthetic. Why is that better?
Modern engines operate hotter, so you need that high temperature performance and those additional performance benefits that synthetics offer.
Got it. Okay.
Now, my personal favorite synthetic is Pennzoil Platinum. So Pennzoil synthetics are made from natural gas instead of crude oil.
Okay.
So because they're made from natural gas, not only is it a more innovative process, but it also gives you additional benefits like clean pistons, fuel economy, and high temperature performance. So first off, when you take a look at the label, you're gonna see it says full synthetic.
Okay.
And then you wanna look for the viscosity that matches your owner's manual. So here you see it says 0W20.
Okay.
And so that's what you want for your vehicle.
Awesome. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Okay, well then get ready because I'm gonna give you a pop quiz later.
Oh great, I don't know if I'm that ready.
Before giving Kara the pop quiz, Shanna has a few last tips for her inside the car.
So your owner's manual is usually located in the glove box.
Okay.
So that will tell you what engine oil to use, so the engine oil specification, the viscosity grade, and when to change your oil.
Okay.
Which will depend on whether you're doing normal driving or severe driving. To make things easier, you can also follow your oil indicator light, which will be on the dashboard of your car.
That I can do.
So Kara, I did promise you a pop quiz.
I was hoping you were gonna forget.
So the first question is, what does motor oil do inside your engine?
Okay, so I think it keeps everything cool because things get really hot in there and they all rub together and we don't want the engine to explode.
Exactly, yes. It also helps to clean your engine and protect it against wear. Very good.
Okay, got that.
The next question is, what's better for your engine, conventional or synthetic?
So, because my car is newer and more modern, synthetic, right?
Yes, yes. I'm so proud of you, yeah.
I got this.
Next time your oil indicator light comes on, probably the easiest thing to do is just to go to Jiffy Lube. So Jiffy Lube can change your oil. They also do tires and brakes. It's super convenient, fast, and simple.
It was really great working with Shanna. She made everything really simple and broke everything down, helped explain all the things I really need to know to take care of the maintenance on my car.
Kara is so ready to take over her car's maintenance. She was enthusiastic. She really wanted to learn. Now I think whenever she goes into Jiffy Lube, she'll know exactly what to ask for and she'll feel empowered about making decisions for her car.
After spending quality time with Shanna, Kara was ready to take her car to Jiffy Lube for an oil change.
Welcome to Jiffy Lube, ma'am. My name's Jordan. How can I help you today?
Hi, Jordan. I have an indicator light on in my car and I think I need an oil change.
Perfect. We can get that taken care of for you.
For more information on how Pennzoil products can improve your car's performance, check out their website, pennzoil.com.
Hey everybody, Ryan here. Now if you're anything like me, you love having a clean house, and especially the floors. Now in the past, we'd have to get that big bulky vacuum cleaner that has the cord that you gotta trail around the house and gets tangled and everything. Well, let me tell you something. We got robotic vacuums. Now I've always wanted one of these, but I was always worried because the models in the past, I didn't know with all the multiple surfaces, all the obstacles that I had, that it was actually gonna be practical for day-to-day cleaning. Well, let me tell you something. This has a lot of benefits. The benefits of a robotic vacuum are pretty obvious, which is why I've been looking for one. They're lightweight, easy to carry from floor to floor. They go over every surface, tile, carpet, wood, linoleum, you name it, it can handle it. They're nice and quiet, it won't scare the animals, gets under beds and fits in weird spaces, like especially under my stove. It gets extremely dicey down there. It has lasers that can detect stairs. They also help it to see at night or in those dark places like under the bed. So there's a few things that you need to look for in a robotic vacuum. Now, if you look at most of the ones on the market, they're round. The problem with round doesn't fit in a corner. So if it's not fitting in the corners, you're not really getting everything clean. But then we have Neato. They came up with a revolutionary design. It's actually a D shape. The front of the robot is completely flat. Why does that work? Well, when it gets up to a wall and it's got a flat face, it's nice and flush. If you look underneath here, the cleaning brush, one, it's a lot longer than most of the ones on the round one, but it runs the whole length of the front. On the side here, you get this little spinning bristle, and what this does, it actually sweeps the baseboard and gets those little particulates off of there and in the corners and into the brush, so the machine can then suck it up and put it into the dustbin. So really, really good at cleaning corners and up along your walls. So the next thing that you really want to look at is the dust bin. That's the receptacle that holds the dirt that the machine brings up. Round ones, they're very small, but not this one. Check this out. It's really easy to take out, and it's 50% larger than any other bins out there on the market. Also, check out this nice big long filter. So as you can see, I've already been using it, and it's doing a great job picking up all the stuff that I need it to do. Now, the next thing you want to think about is how they navigate. Most of them work by cameras, optical cameras, and they just don't seem to really be able to map out the house really well. They get lost and confused easily. This, however, runs with lasers. It has multiple directional lasers, and it's much better at mapping the house and knowing where it is at all times. So when it cleans, it's very methodical, nice straight patterns, and it gets every square inch of your home. Finally, I want to talk about the app that you put on your phone. This thing is so cool. It's like a vacuum nerd's dream. You can pull up the map of your house. You bring this in. It only takes it about 2 hours to learn your home. Once it learns your home, then you can designate rooms. You can label them: kitchen, living room, bedroom 1, 2, 3, however you want to label it. And you can set the schedule to clean the whole house, just a room, 2 rooms, or a small or large area. It's totally up to you. Other thing I think is pretty cool is if I'm at work and I want to check on its progress, it will show me where in the house it is, how much it's cleaned. Every day when it cleans, it gives a report, shows you how much it's cleaned. So a lot of versatility in the app. There's a lot of features and a lot of really cool stuff that you can play with. This machine just really takes care of all the issues that I was worried about and makes it just a really, really good system. I am so happy to have this Neato in my house. Forget the chore of cleaning the floor. Get yourself a robotic vacuum like the Neato D7. Just plug it in, let it do its mapping, and press start. This just might be my new best friend. Sorry, Riley. For more information about Neato and their products, visit neatorobotics.com.
All right, everybody, as you can see, I'm here in my shop. It's a organized mess, and I love it. What I want to talk to you about today is the toolkit that every homeowner should have. What I want to show you today are all the basic stuff that you should have to whether you're hanging pictures, DIY projects, put together yourself furniture, all the little stuff that every homeowner goes through, but you can't do it without the right tools. So we're gonna start with the most basic of hand tools, and those are screwdrivers. They come in 2 different types typically. You have flatheads, and then you have Phillips, or some people call them star bits. And you can get them in different sizes. It's a good idea to have some small ones and some large ones. All right, so the next basic thing you're gonna need are some pliers. Your typical average pliers that everybody has look just like this. They're adjustable, so you can get some smaller head nuts or some larger head nuts. Another one you can have here are needle nose pliers. These are great for grabbing small objects or trying to get into some small spaces to grab some stuff. Pencils and markers, so when you're making measurements, need to mark things, those are always good to have. All right, now we're gonna go to a couple bit bigger things. Obviously, hammer, everybody has to have a hammer. There are several different types. Just a basic claw hammer you're gonna need. Tape measure, obviously everybody always needs a tape measure. Now we're gonna get into a couple things that are a little bit specialized. One is a stud finder. If you're gonna be hanging pictures, hanging a TV, or anything in a wall and you need to find a stud that you need a screw in, that's what these are for. You just place it on the wall, push the button, and when you slide it across the wall, when it finds a stud, it's gonna light up and alert you to know the exact spot to put that nail or screw. The next thing are Allen key sets. These come in both standard and metric. I advise that you have both. Now these are very handy if you buy a lot of furniture that you have to put together yourself. They typically come with an Allen key with the kit, but they get lost very easily. Or let's say you have something that you put together last year and you're moving and you need to take it apart, but you don't know where that Allen key went. These are very, very good to have. Another thing I have in here, just a little scraper. These are good for scraping loose paint if you get to patch holes in the wall. So a putty knife is always a very, very good thing to have in your kit. Next thing are razor knives. These are very, very handy for box cutting, opening stuff, cutting string or whatever. Always have these on hand. They're very, very handy if you're gonna do some drywall work. You absolutely need one of these. Another thing I like to have is an adjustable wrench. And these are very handy if you have outdoor furniture with some large bolts or anything that requires a hex head. And this adjusts from 0 all the way up to like a 3/4 inch, so it's very versatile. So all these hand tools are readily available in any hardware store or home improvement store. For all your other tips, tricks, or a complete list of everything that we've shown you here today, go to designingspaces.tv.
For more information on anything you've seen on today's show, or to be a part of the show, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.